Alright, video general part 1. Here's my dorm room. Trash can, bed, window, got a desk with a TV on it, have a heater which I can control, a manual water heater that I have to set so I can tell how hot the water will be, little kitchen kind of area with a hot plate, a fridge, and I got these cool little slippers when I checked in because I can't bring my shoes inside. In the bathroom, I have the toilet. And I have to go get toilet paper because none was here when I came in, so I have the shopping trip to do. Here is my bathtub. It's actually a deep one, which is kind of good. I guess I like baths here. And then a shower. So yay, I'm not sharing one of those yet. And the toilet boots up and does all those little bidet and washing features. So whenever you sit on it, it turns on and you hear a computer going wing and booting up. It's kind of disconcerting at first. And that's it. It's my room. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so I've arrived and sort of settled in. I still need to find a towel before I can take a proper bath or shower. I'm going to have to use a shirt tonight. Couldn't find a place that sold one. So I'm going to have a bit more Japanese and to ask somebody and fairly quickly. But I went out shopping to go find some stuff. And it was actually kind of funny. I bought a bunch of junk food, a beer, and just junk food. And oddly enough, I won these two things for some sort of promotion. I think it was from buying the Fanta. Got to reach into a box, blinded, and pick out two cards. And one had this on it, and one had this on it. And so I got them for free. So that's kind of odd and definitely kind of fun. So that was enjoyable. Other than that, the 7-Elevens around here are pretty much similar. So that's it. See ya. Okay, so I'm going to venture a guess as to why Japan as a country has more stay-at-home wives and moms than a lot of other countries now. And I don't think it's as cultural as was previously thought. I think it's all bureaucratic. Here is the trash. We have burnable trash, non-burnable trash, all the pressurized cans, so hairsprays and whatnot, batteries, yard refuse, paper and cardboard stuff, which is still burnable, but not part of the burnable category. Food and soap plastic bottles and containers, all that jazz. Food, plastic and glass bottles and aluminum cans. And then big stuff, appliances and whatnot. And so all the trash that goes into a household has to be sorted, which is going to take a long time to get used to. And then it's also put out on different days. So for burnable trash, it's funny. It's the kanji for moon for Monday. It's actually kind of funny how all the countries seem to have moon and Monday together. Not sure what that is, but Monday they pick up burnable trash. I think these two are Tuesday, which would be these two. And this one I know is Friday for the batteries and whatnot. And each of those has a separate bag. So this is the burnable, non-burnable trash. As luckily it says here, but I might have gotten it off of this stuff. Now I think this is the burnable section because it's the verb, it has to be at the end. So that would make this the refuse or trash, and then seru gome, and then senai gome. Gome. So the nai is negative, so that'd be non-burnable trash and burnable trash. So okay, so final one for today. Dinner was interesting. Went down, got to use a bit of basic introduction. Hey, how are ya? Good night, whatnot. That was kind of fun. Being an all-guys dorm, and dinner is kind of come as you go over an hour-and-a-half period. Saw about 5 other people. And everyone here is Japanese. I'm the only white guy for a long ways away, and the only one that speaks English either. So it makes everything very interesting and very immersive. So I've picked up on a few words for different types of food, and I've always heard about the customs of eating and just slurping and whatnot, and it not being a bad thing here. It never quite sunk in until you actually get in there and see it. So the manners are interesting, definitely different. So it's fun so far. We'll see how it continues. Okay, so waking up early. That should not be any sort of a problem. As you can see, it's already kind of light out, and you'd never guess what time it is but it actually just turned about 4:30 in the morning, which I guess explains why everything here happens really early. Okay, so it's like 5 in the morning having breakfast. Yay. So what I thought, I won yesterday that coffee drink, that was like a sugary coffee thing. Turns out it's actually black coffee. Who would have guessed? So I had it in the fridge all night, and so it's cold, so now I'm putting it on the hot plate to warm it up. Which it's a metal can, so it actually works. Okay, this is hilarious. I'd use this as a towel, by the way. But there's little hooks, and the entire interior wall is magnetic. Which is really cool, so you can hang things up wherever the heck you want them. Konnichiwa! Inare wa oishi desu. This is inare. It's egg pastry thingy and rice. It's freaking delicious. Hard to find in the US, not as popular as sushi or whatnot. But here it's everywhere, in every freaking 7-Eleven, which is genius. 200 yen for 3 pieces and 300 calories. And it is... I'm just so happy I can find it now. It's awesome stuff. So that's it. I'm actually going to head out later tonight. So I'm kind of eating a late lunch, have a light dinner, and then the nightlife doesn't really start until about 10, 11 at night. And so I'm going to head out after my first successful day of classes, which were fun, by the way, and go party. Woohoo! So that's it. I'll see you guys later. Okay, so it's been an entire week, and so that means I've finally actually done laundry. Yay, I have clean clothes. So, interesting thing, the machines here, the way they're set up, is kind of cool. You put the clothes in, you put the soap in, you put money in, you hit go. You come back 2 hours later, and they're done and dry. Single machine runs it all, which is very, very convenient. So, I thought I'd share that, and that, you know, I need to get one of those when I get back and have a place, because that makes doing laundry really easy. Now, if only I could get it to do a conveyor belt in and out and fold it for me, that'd be perfect. But, you know, oh well. Bye. Okay, so it's happened again, and so I think I'm going to do a little series here of the free things I have gotten from Quickie Marts as promotional prizes. So here they are so far. We've gotten a coffee, we've gotten gum, we've gotten a fruit cup, it looks like, what appears to be a nutritional drink, and I looked up online. This is a nutritional wake-up power shot drinky thing, like a 5-hour energy Red Bull sort of deal. So I'm going to take stills of all these and make a collection collage of all the free things I've gotten. Okay, so I have an addition to the free stuff section. I'm going to add it in. I went to McDonald's, and the lady was, you know, going through the order thing, and I had most of it down, and she said something about, you know, cup. Do you want a cup? And so I assumed that meant you want a drink, and I said, yes, sure, okay, and nodded my head, you know, hi. So I went and paid, and it was like, you know, $6 for the big combo with the Big Mac, which is pretty similar here. They put more lettuce on it than back home, so Mom, you'd like that. But this was the cup they were talking about, and it is a soccer cup for the South Africa things. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's a free glass souvenir cup. No idea how I'm going to get it back home in one piece, but I thought it was kind of funny. If you look at the warnings here, it had don't freeze it, don't touch it with a Brillo pad. Don't know what that one is. There's a bunch of don'ts. Don't. So I'm not quite sure the structural quality of the glass, but it's a free glass, at least as far as I'm concerned. So that's it. Bye. Okay, I shudder to think what it'll be like in the hot sections of Japan. I took a shower, put on a new shirt, and then went out this Friday night. I think I left here at 9 o'clock. Came back fairly late, and this is the cold air of Japan. Look at the back of my shirt, just drenched with sweat. It's really kind of weird. This place is hot. That's it. Bye. Oh, and there was some really cool, weird festival of people dancing. And then the wrong people took their clothes off in the end. But other than that, it was okay. So, but. Alright, so I made one of these comments earlier about how early the sun rises. It's 3:33 outside. Yeah. Okay, so, thought I'd do this one. People can't see me, or hear me anyways. There's a, I guess you call it, not carousel, a Ferris wheel on top of one of the buildings. So I'm going to go up to the top and take some photos of the view. It's actually kind of a fun town, hanging out at night. Should happen so far. I came out, saw some bits of the festival. It was all pretty good. Still haven't cleared the building yet, so nothing to see. So that was fun. Went to a restaurant. It was one of those put things on your own little grill type dealios, and sat at the bar. And the whole menu was in kanji and no pictures. So I was kind of like, ooh, shit, I'll take this and that. It turned out okay, although I have now had tendons, or cartilage, I think. It felt like cartilage. It was weird. So that was good. Flirted with a few girls, been approached a few times, but well, those who've heard about that know why it can't happen. So yeah, having fun so far. So the view's starting, sort of to see the city. Be more interesting when we're at the top. I think it'll be actually kind of fun. We're pretty high up. Yeah, so the way the whole city is kind of set up, which is interesting, and I guess it's probably like this in New York and other places. When you go to a building, everything's vertical, so you kind of walk up and you see what's on the first floor. Here they have a list over here on this building. That lit up sign, I don't know if you can, it's focusing on it really well. No, it's not. But it lists all the different things, there we go, per floor that they have, different bars and clubs and things, and so those are all pretty interesting. And just about now my fear of heights, I guess, is settling in. Crap. And I'm halfway up, so we'll see how this goes in the end. Pretty nice view. So I'll get some still shots at the top. Bye. Alright, so I think it's focusing. You guys can see the giant digital clock on a big tower that sits in the middle of the city. And I think what that means is screw you, Big Ben. We're digital. Just kind of cool. So, fun town. If it's Willy Wonka, take 2, I'm laughing.
そしたら焼き色をちょいつけるんじゃないかな。わかんないけど、あのチョコが超うまそうだね。
全部白いチョコなの。
で、あれがあれじゃない？形がダメなチョコ。
It's Lucy and Ethel. The guy stands there, it seems, and fills in blanks, and there's gaps in the line. Alright, so things go from the guys filling in the things to a packaging machine, which puts them out in a package, and it looks like a blast of heat seals the containers as they go out, so they're heat shrunk in. Just kind of cool. There's a guy changing a packaging machine. It's all kind of cool, actually. Okay, so today I'm going to the zoo for the sheer hell of it. Let's see. So I thought I'd take the video log today on the ride. You asked to see what the city was like, so here's a basic view of everything. Take you down to the subway. There are a few people out, so it's not as embarrassing to talk in public. I'm next to some business buildings. My dorm is sort of back in there a bit. The city's actually kind of nice. It's not too big. Near the centers where all the skyscrapers sort of crop up. Around here it's the occasional tall apartment building, and everything else is usually 3 or 4 stories. So it's actually kind of nice. This grass is actually kind of funny. They weed whacked it actually like a few days ago down to nothing. And in the course of like half a week, it's already back up to 3 inches. So that's amazingly fast growing grass. Yeah. So they're doing some construction over here. They finished it up pretty quickly actually. You can hardly tell, but you can see where they kind of cut in. So it's kind of interesting. Let's see, what else? That's not much about it. I'll take it down to the subway so you can see that. And then I'll shut it off once I'm inside because it makes people kind of nervous and they think you're crazy. So I thought I'd do that. So let's see. Oh, and also you see the crossing signals. They have an audio buzz that goes off when it's your turn to cross, so the blind can make their way across without having issues. And then also you'll see in the subway a bunch of yellow bumped tracks with either straight lines across them or circular bumps on them. And those are paths for the blind, telling them where they are and where they're going. And they can follow them with their cane along with their shoes, so it's kind of interesting. So here we go, 1 second. Have to duck out beneath that. See, each stair starts with a bump. So there's a bunch of exits you can see from each subway stop, so that you don't have to cross all the streets or whatnot. So it stretches out for about 1.5 blocks in each direction. So you can come up wherever you want to on any side of the exit. So this one has 6 exits, and I'm at the farthest one. So a bit of walking around. Okay, you're about to see the paths for the blind. They're very cool. Didn't know what they were until I saw somebody following them. So the bumps indicate an intersection or a stop, and the lines are places of travel. So intersection, travel. So it's kind of cool. So another intersection, and you see a stop. So that's about it. All the subway information is given on a sign up here, and then your ticket's on a screen, and I no longer need the English. Yay. I think he's hot. He doesn't like being disturbed. Cute cat. The bear wants back in. Okay, so there are some small apes in here, which are kind of funny, but what isn't explained, at least not in English, is why that is in there. And I think it's some sort of a toy for them, poor little thing. But yeah, it's kind of funny. So that's it. Okay, so I spotted this. There's an exhibit, open-topped ape jungle gym thing, but also it's up to went away. You might have saw earlier there was a crow sitting on top, and the monkey was chasing it. I didn't get the camera up in time, but he kept running around trying to get the crow, and the crow kept moving to higher and higher ground. It's really kind of funny. I don't know, I was laughing. So the place seems to have very open exhibits, so that you can see the animals better. It's kind of nice. So, read online about this exhibit, just sort of standard, but what makes this place cool is that in the winter, it snows here, and supposedly the sight of giraffes in the snow is freaking hilarious. So, just thought I'd note that. Okay, hippos, expected that, but bent bars on the cage with hairline fractures from impacts. Not sure this is the most substantial anti-hippo barrier in the world. Playing with a giant rattle and little tiny baby. I feel very, very bad for this fox because I know it has a good sense of smell, and though you guys cannot tell, I am fairly sure there's a skunk exhibit nearby. Okay, so kind of a small park, but still pretty cool. Look like a lady doing this. That's the reptile house. That's all of it. Small zoo, but very well put together. Okay, this is a 50-50 dry wet box for keeping frogs. As you can see, sort of they're on top of that rock. It's kind of funny because I know people online that I talk to, aquarium sites, that keep boxes the exact same size. So, okay, these little fish are cute. And this little room is cute until I realized what's cramped in it. That poor little guy. I know he has a bigger living area off somewhere else. At least I very hope so. But yeah. Cramped. So I'm convinced Molly's a bear because they use the same toys and look the same. There's also a periscope peek-up spot for a handicap that can't climb in, which is a very good idea, I think. So there's little bubbles where you can poke your head up and take a look. So, sleepy bear. Makes me wonder if these things are real or not. They just come right over the path, no gate around, no glass, no nothing. Such an interesting park. Regulations are so different here. Alright, predatory bird, little tiny cage. And look at the food they give it. And yes, those are feet. He's just getting the proper diet. got off at the wrong bus stop. I'll explain that stuff later. And I've been walking for a bit. I think that thing off in the mountain is the area I'm going to, so we'll find out. Okay, so here's the situation. I got off on a bus, well, off the train, the area I'm supposed to go to, the right train stop, and I went to hop on a bus. Asked the guy at the counter what bus stop was at. I went up in the bus took off. While the bus was taking off, I realized people had come to the bus stop who did not get on the same bus as I did, but were at the same number in those spaces in the bus. So I thought, oh my god, I didn't pay attention, and there's more than one bus per stop. So, driving to the museum, dead end, wrong street. So driving to the museum, I saw a sign for the museum saying, you know, like 2 kilometers ahead, and thought, you know, hopefully I'm on the right bus. So, bus then turns in the opposite direction, so I go, oh shit, hop off the bus, start walking. So, you know, just to make sure I was going in the right general direction of the museum. So now I'm walking my way to it, at least what I think is it. Saw a big building in a hillside that looked like it could be some sort of art museum, artsy thing. Then I saw a sign with the same kanji I had on the ticket, but it turns out the kanji is for the town festival, and so the the veterinary clinic had the exact same kanji on it, so that was a tad embarrassing. Pretty hilarious though. So that's it. Walking down. Talk to you later. So the big stylized building is indeed not the art studio. It is a Sapporo University of Design and Nursing, which is why it's very artsy, I guess, it's the University of Design. So the quest continues to walk down that road to the right and hopefully find the museum at some point today. An adventure this has turned out to be. Alright, bye. Alright, this college campus has a walking trail that looks really nice. And if the museum's still open, or it's still light outside and I leave the museum, if I ever find the damn thing, I think I'll take a walk along the walking path here on my way back to the station, because it's pretty. Okay, so I've been to the museum with all the anime stuff. Got some swag involving the production slides. There's a bunch of the concept art. This is kind of cool. It was actually really awesome to look at. This whole art museum is actually built over this river. Kind of cool. A little OCD, sorry. 80, but a lot of cool artwork. Got to look at the concept art for Mononoke Hime. Yeah, Mononoke Hime, which is Princess Mononoke, which is really good. And a lot of other really cool stuff. So, pardon the mess, I had a busy weekend. I didn't expect so many boxes when you guys sent the things, and they're all very, very heavy, so thank you very much. Bye. Okay, so I have some loose change that I need to spend before I start traveling everywhere. So I'm going to go down to the convenience store and buy a soda or two, and basically pay in pennies and dimes, and see how they are. Oh well, oh, yeah, don't know. Say 5 yen piece, a 1 yen piece, and a 10 yen piece. Oh, sorry, light's a little big. 10 yen, 5 yen, and 1 yen. And then I also have, there you are, actual big ones people don't mind using. 50 yen piece and a 100 yen piece. And then there are the 500 yen pieces which are somewhere else. So with the current exchange rate, it's something like just over a penny, 6 cents, like 12 cents. And then like $1.05 and whatnot. So.